My name is Austin, and today I'm going to show you about a couple words. The first one is interesting. Interesting has 3 syllables, and the stress is on the first syllable. Interesting. Interesting. This is a common pronunciation mistake, so listen carefully again. Interesting. Interesting is an adjective, and in Vietnamese it means thú vị. Here's the definition. Unusual or exciting in a way that makes you think and want to know more. And here are some example sentences. The TV show about the world's fastest animals is interesting. So when I watch that TV show, it's exciting, and it makes me think, and it makes me want to know more. Here's another example. I met an interesting person at the party last weekend. When I met that person, it was exciting, and I wanted to know more. Notice that the word interesting can describe things or people. In this sentence, the TV show about the world's fastest animals is interesting. The thing I'm describing as interesting is the TV show. In the second example, I met an interesting person at the party. The thing I'm calling interesting is a person. Here's another word, interested. This word is also 3 syllables, and the stress is on the first syllable. Interested. Interested. Here's the definition. If you're interested in something, you want to know more about it, or do it. Here's some examples. I'm interested in drawing. That means I have a feeling about drawing. I want to draw. I like drawing. Here's another example. Are you interested in traveling? So I'm asking you about your feelings. Do you like traveling? Do you want to travel? Notice in these sentences, what am I describing with the word interested? I'm interested in drawing. I'm describing myself. In this one, are you interested in traveling? It's a question, but I'm asking about you. I'm asking about a person in both of these sentences because the word interested is almost always used to describe the feelings of a person. So, you're a person and you have feelings inside. We use the word interested to describe a feeling that you have inside. On the other hand, the word interesting is used to describe the characteristics of something. That means if I can point at that thing, I can use interesting to describe it, like that movie is interesting, that person is interesting, that animal is interesting. So I'm talking about the characteristic of that thing. It's the characteristic of something. Now you have to be careful because you can describe a person as interesting and you can describe a person as interested. He is interesting. He is interested in So the first sentence, he is interesting. I'm talking about his characteristic. That means he causes me to want to know more. And the other sentence, he is interested in. I'm talking about his feeling. So I'm saying that he wants to know something more. He has a feeling about something. Like if he's interested in movies. He wants to know more about movies. He wants to watch movies. He enjoys movies. The same rules apply for words like boring and bored. So boring is describing the characteristic of something. Like, that movie was boring. I fell asleep during it. It wasn't exciting at all. Bored is talking about the feeling that someone has. Like, I'm really bored today because I don't have anything to do. Exciting is a word to describe the characteristic of something. Like, that roller coaster is really exciting. And excited, talking about a feeling. I'm really excited about the vacation next month. So I hope that this helps you remember how to use these words correctly. Remember, interesting is an adjective. It's used to describe the characteristic of something. Interested is also an adjective, but it's used to talk about the feeling that you have. We're almost always talking about the feelings of a person. Sometimes we might talk about the feelings of an animal, like with the word excited. I could say, my dog is really excited when I come home from work. But mostly we're talking about the feelings of a person. So I hope that helps you remember the right way to use these words and gives you some examples for the correct pronunciation as well. Make sure you look in the comment section of this video and look at the question. If you answer the question and send your answers to us here at Oxford, we will give you a prize. So good luck and see you next time.